Hey guys, welcome back to the MiniFez channel. The other day I went to locals, OTS locals on Wednesday, and I went undefeated with Infernoble, so I thought I'd just do a quick deck profile. Not gonna stall out or anything, I'm just gonna go over the list. I went over, played Free Neospace Connector, obviously the best normal summon in the deck, and the Aquadolphin to summon off of it. This engine is unbelievably crazy because you just look at your opponent's hand, and if you can't rip anything, it's still fine because you just get the free hand knowledge. Card is just bonkers. Then we played the two Ogier. You always want one in deck to summon off a Zold, and it's a great normal summon if you don't see the connector, so this card's crazy. Usually you want to summon it off of the field spell because that just gives you so much advantage, but yeah, Ogi is crazy. But 3 seems a bit bricky, so that's why I'm only playing 2. The free Renaud, this is like the best card in the deck. It's a free special, becomes a tuner, and adds back any equipped spell or Fire Warrior from Grave or Banish. So this card gets one of the equipped spells you dump off as Zold, adds back like a Gearfried or something. This card's crazy. Then the one-off Infernobles, we play 1 Oliver, 1 Ricardetto, and 1 Turpin. These are the new ones. This you only play as an Azul target because there's situations where you need to summon this to reborn one of the 4s to make Angelica. Its grave effect also comes up sometimes. You can banish it from grave, the special one from hand, and it becomes a tuner. Turpin is the best new support, in monster wise anyway. This card just specials itself if you have a monster equipped with an equip spell, and you can also equip it to something from grave, and whatever it's equipped to becomes a tuner, which is very, very nice. And we only play 1 Oliver. It is a free special, well, not really free because you need to pitch an equipped spell or warrior. But we only play 1 because we don't really need it for Hulk lines anymore. So we only play it as the level 1 tuner, and we have a lot better options for the level 1 tuner. For extenders, we play the 2 red layers and the 2 fire flints. Obviously, these are literally just free special summons, which are crazy for the deck. Play 2 and 2 just to balance it out. Like, this is sometimes better than this because it's higher attack points for Aquadolphin, but this you just special it for free if you control any of the others, so that's also really nice. But, yeah, we only played 2 Gearfried. I was playing 3 Gearfried, but I seem to brick on multiple Gearfried, so I cut it down to 2. This card is literally unbelievable. It lets you play around a lot of hand traps like Nib and Droll and stuff like that. It's great at breaking boards. Its equip and damage step effect doesn't target, so it outs annoying cards like Dragoon or Borland or stuff like that. Yeah, it's just a negate. Pretty good card. 1 Rotor obviously searches pretty much every card in your deck. Heritage of the Chalice, which literally searches every card in your deck other than Connector. So this card adds a Noble Knight or a Noble Arms, which includes the field spell, which is really important. And it also has a hidden effect in grave when when a Noble Knight equipped with a Noble Arms is destroyed, you can add this back to hand. Then we played 3 Museum. This is crazy. Probably the best card in the deck. It adds any Noble Arms, so you can add Durendal, Joyus, or Almace. But the best part of the card is the second effect. So if you have a Noble Knight equipped, you can special it from the equip zone. So you can special like Ogier, Oliver, Turpin. This card is so good. And it's none of the effects are once per turn, so that's just ridiculous. For the equip spells, we played the 3 Durendal, the 1 Almace, the 1 Joyeuse, the 1 Phoenix Blade, and the 1 DDR. I'm not playing the Silver Blade because I want to cut down on bricks, so that's that. And then for the flex spots, we're playing the 3 Talents. You know, if you get interrupted, it's fine, because if you have this, you can either draw 2 deeper, or you usually just hand loop them and get rid of any problem cards. And if you've got like connected and you're already hand looping them for like 2 or 3 and hand loop them for the 4th card with this, it's bonkers. Then we've got the 3 draw, best hand trap right now. And hand traps are better than board breakers right now because of the whole Calamities lock thing. And 3 Ash as the other hand trap, just because it's the most generic one. If you want, the Talents could be another hand trap, but I like protecting my combo more right now. But it might change into like Nibiru or something later down the line. Extra deck, we played the 3 Charlemagne. Some people are playing 2. I think in the grind game, the 3rd one comes up a lot. That's why I'm playing the 3rd. Playing the 2 Isolde. Obviously, you need to play the 2nd for the follow-up. And if the first one gets impermed on the ads, then you can just make the 2nd one and special summon anyway. Then we play the 1 Unicorn, the 1 Access Code for the follow-up turn to just OTK lines. We only play 1 Angelica. You never really need to make the 2nd. And you can special summon this off DDR or like Durendal's 2nd effect anyway, if you need to. So you don't really need the 2nd copy. We played a 2 Roland because you can trigger this in your opponent's turn again by targeting it with Roland. So like that comes up sometimes, and then you get to start your turn with these 2, and then you can just go straight into Baron or something. Then we played the 2 Charles. The 2nd Charles hasn't really come up yet. I put it in there for the grind game, but it should probably be King Artorigas, but I don't have a copy of that right now, so it should probably be that. Then the 1 Baron, because it's Baron, it's a warrior, you know, good card. The 1 Arclight, because you can make it pretty easily with Aqua Dolphin and a level 1 tuner. But keep in mind, the field spell locks you if you don't control Charles. So you can't make Herald if you use the special summon effect with the field spell if you don't control Charles. But you can make it in most cases. And then I played the 1 Baguska, which I borrowed for the tournament, and apparently I don't have one, so that's just Baguska. Side deck, played 3 Magnum on Druism. Just, you know, staple cards, you know what they do. The 1 Pancratops, it's a great card for going 2nd. Deals with 2 cards. Dark Ruler, just for big combo decks like the Mirror Match, Dragon Link, Synchro Piles, Duster, and 2 Lightning Storm for back row decks. You just want to play big back row board wipes for the back row decks. That's why I'm playing Lightning Storm over like Cosmics, because back row can be annoying. And for the going first cards, we're playing the 3 Anti-Spell and Horn of Oliphant. Anti-Spell, I know you're thinking like pretty weirdly, like what about like searching from the field spell for follow-up? Like you're already getting enough follow-up off of equipping the monsters and special summoning them. You don't really need to use equip spells past turn 1, and this prevents you getting Dark Rulered and just stops annoying spell cards really. And Horn of the Oliphant, I've been testing these past few tournaments, and this card is just really good for going first because it's another interruption you can search that doesn't lose to Dark Ruler, so it's really nice. And that's the deck. Deck performed really well. It's not really any changes I think I would make other than the second Charles for the Artorigas. And you could fit in a Zeus somewhere if you, because then you have two XYZs with Baguska and Artorigas. The reasoning behind Baguska, if you're wondering, is because D barrier is floating around right now, and if you get D barriered, then when you break their board with access code, you'll still be able to end on like some form of floodgate, I guess, not interruption, in the form of Baguska, because they're going to call Synchro, obviously. But yeah, that's the deck profile. Thought I'd just make it quick and simple. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you got any questions about the deck, leave them in the comments below. I'll catch you guys next time.